Why I got involved in this project, I think I kind of have intuitions from what Dr. Rice has taught me and others, many other farmers, about the direction that I think we should go. But it's very reassuring to me in those moments when you're questioned, because for me, it's always easy when we're under stress to revert back to what we've always done. Go get that sweet plow out. I can't kill the weeds. Sweet plows made a big comeback, right, out there. So for farmers, at least ways for this farmer, when we're under stress, it's easy to revert back to those things we've been doing for generations. And so this data especially the data that I can't see, is very valuable to me when those trying moments come to have some reassurance that no, this is working, we're measuring this, and that's why I got involved. It helps me to affirm with data that's not emotional to know that we're making a difference and our trajectory is correct.
What was a major challenge you had to overcome when implementing these practices?
Weather.
Can you elaborate at all?
Well, I don't know if there's much elaboration. As Eric talked about, Kansas, we're feast or famine. We've gone through 4 or 5 years where we've been really pretty dry. I can't say that now. If anything, we're plenty wet. We did okay till about 2 weeks ago, but then this last set of storms that moved through there, we flooded out pretty good. So fortunately, I think the corn's far enough along, and we'll have some stuff there, and the beans look okay too. But and again, the biggest thing you have to overcome, and I think the biggest thing you deal with on day-to-day basis is the weather. What's the rainfall event? If you end up in that dry period, we know that covers, those crops are going to use some moisture that you may need later for your cash crop. And this year, you want that out there to take care of some of the excess moisture to get rid of it, I think. So
a lot of it comes back to residue. The microbial activity has some impact, but it just comes back to residue as far as I'm concerned at this point.
Because if you're going to have a prayer of cover crops working out there, you have to
have we have to have some moisture.
Yeah.
And we have to have it there and be able to utilize it. And there's a lot of stuff that shows that if you have that cover crop, you're adding residue, which then helps hold the moisture there.
So what keeps me going?
Yeah, what keeps you going?
Going to stay in business.
How about that? It's great answer.
That can create opportunity for, at 40 years old, I didn't become a dad until I was 4, so I'm 36. I changed motivation a little bit. I want to stay in business myself. I want those guys, if they want to farm, I'm not going to try to brainwash them into it, but if they want to farm, I'll let them have a chance. And from a business standpoint, and when I was subs and Florida left, and
economic thing is a big question, and there's a lot of variables to it. And a part of this project is to have an economic study amongst the strips or option on our farm. And even though we're not seeing big yield differences, it could be benefiting us, either increasing our yields, either through the use of chicken litter and the use of cover crops, or it's helping be more resilient during droughtier times.
This issue, in my mind, kind of transcends agriculture. It's really important for farming and for food production. It's almost even more important for society to get agriculture right. And my great hope is that doesn't feel like a hard trade-off, that it actually feels like a win-win. That if we do our job right in agriculture, and what Nick and Hayden are doing, I think is right on that track, then we can have a double dividend. We can provide food security, but we can provide natural resources for generations to come.